if I wanted to say invest in Jamaica, would you advise me to buy land and build, or purchase something already built and renovate and redesign, etc., etc.? What would you advise? And addition to that, what's the most favorable areas now in Jamaica that, you know, is somewhat, because safety is a major concern of someone who lives abroad and wants to return home. What would you say is a comfortable area, good area, prime for investment, where the investor can enjoy relative safety?
Okay, the first question is whether you want to build or buy something already constructed is a personal decision. It's what you can manage, what you can come up. Because I'll tell you this, if you're planning to build, you have to be hands-on, or hands-on whether you are the one doing it, or hands-on whether you have a reliable project manager who is going to be there to ensure that the budget isn't going to blow up, and that the project moves forward timely. So those are the things that you need to consider. If you're going to be there, it's a little different. You can manage it from the ground. You have to be mindful that you know, the cost of products may go up, or there may be issues with respect of availability. Generally, our construction industry is vibrant, and so you'll be able to have the products generally. I mean, we've not had an issue in, you know, recent decades in terms of cement or cinder blocks or steel. We've been pretty consistent in the supply of that. The benefit, obviously, is that you get something that is exactly what you want, right? Exactly what you want. If you want, you know, you want however you want it configured. We have architects. We have amazing architects in Jamaica. I'll say that to you. You will find that the designs are very modern, or and they're very creative. They also are able to. You can have a hillside like this, and they will find some way to stick your house onto the side of it, and it's secure. You know, so the engineers that we have, fantastic. Yeah. So if you find the land and you want to build, we can get it however it is that you want. The other side of it, and you can build in established communities. And you're asking about communities. Now, there's in Montego Bay, for example, kind of I think one of the most desirable parishes now, regardless of what you hear of the crime. It is there's a lot of business there. It is an easier way to get into Jamaica, in that you have the airport right there, you have the entertainment, depending on what your needs are. There are good schools there. There's newer developments. So you'll find that Fairview, for example, which is an area, they have a nice commercial development. A lot of things happening there. Whereas Kingston, for example, they're more established, but less space. It's kind of already built out. And so you can find good opportunities in Kingston, where you have established neighborhood you can move into. Obviously, you know, many of us have families in the more rural parts. So whether it is Westmoreland or Manchester, in Mandeville, which is in Manchester, a lot of returning residents from the UK going there because the climate is cool. In St. Elizabeth, for example, which is just west of Manchester, there is a community called Malvern. And Malvern, it is said, has the most, the best, the most suitable weather, desirable weather in the world. It is not too hot. It's in the hills, so it's nice and cool, and it is relatively safe. I would encourage you, because crime in Jamaica is real, okay, and it is real in around the world. But Jamaica, it is not something that we can try to pretend that it doesn't exist. But if you come, use your good sense. Don't abandon it because you're back home. You know, you have to, all of the precautions that you would take where you are, you bring those experiences with you and you use it. We have security companies that will secure your home. They have panic buttons. They have that kind of product. There are gated communities in every parish. A lot of the developments going up now, whether it's single family homes, or if it's an apartment or condo, townhouses, they tend to be more gated. But even with the gated type of security, you still don't want to lose that your good sense. Understand that people are not always kind, and sometimes they just want to take what you have.